Hey guys, welcome back. Guys, so the volume is working. Give me a second. Right, okay, so let's see, where are we? Let's look at the 1 hour quickly. We Right, so we've got equal lows down here. Not much on that news we got, so not too worried about that. We'll see when the market actually opens. And 15 minutes, same thing. That was the news, and I think we might go down for these equal lows down here. All right, so yeah, so I think the sound should be good now. Right, so okay, so we've got. Let's go to the 1 minute. Hey there. Right, so the news didn't do much today, guys. So what we do have equal lows down here. And there's obviously liquidity right here, guys. Liquidity right there. Let's have a look at the VWAPs. And this one and this one. Right. Let's see first. Is this one set correctly? Yes. Okay. Right, so we've got liquidity up here and down here. So we got to wait and see what the market does. So all I've got here, guys, that's the VWAP, overnight VWAP. The 8 after 9:31 will start printing now after the scandal. Then I've added these two bands here. I mean, I can take it off. Now, I was looking at something. Right, so that's the first candle on the 15 minutes. Big gap down. So we might see price go up first. Might. I'm not saying it's going to fill that full gap, but it might run up here first. And if it doesn't, then we'll just see what it presents. Hopefully we got a get a nice trade today. It'd be nice to end off this week. A nice green day. Dum, 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 dum. Did you guys take any trades before NFB in the London session? Did you guys make money? Nice if the trade, the market can go up to that liquidity, test that view up, and then maybe plan to come lower. Looks like somewhat of equal lows here, guys. Equal highs, sorry. Yeah. So big drop from last night. I mean, we map out that short and then it was a massive drop. What is that? 500 points. Let's see quickly. Where was S? Yeah, it's from here. That was the equal highs up there. Oh, it's more than 500 points. Crazy. What? No, so I mean the entry was there when we before that big macro. That was a good entry, and if you kept it, I mean you would have paid very, very handsomely. I don't look for any other entries, so so maybe because we have this big dump overnight, this could potentially either continue or put a little bit of a pause. I don't know. This is like 2 days in a row. I can't take the trade. So there's the entry for 2R to that low right there. Because we're still in this range, I don't take it. But it's fine, we'll wait. We are patient. Are we taking this short? I don't know. Are you? 29,744. There's a level here which is equal lows, and then I've marked these two down here, which is in line with what Steve says. I would like to see price comes up, maybe test here. Remember, we've got equal highs right up here at 170. Even if we go up there and then give us a breakdown to go short, that would be like first price for me. That will be like a good trade for me. Two. If we just want to go down here, guys, then I guess that's also okay. I mean, I'm not going to cry about that. Right, so it seems like there's equal lows at 822 as well. Nope, that's not the setup, not my setup. And the reason I say that is, I mean, this is consolidation, but liquidity is up there. So I would like to see it form up here. And I mean, you break structure here. We're gonna take short up in that little gap. But yeah, let's see. This was an entry for me. This one here to that low. There's 2R there, but now it's running. Looks like I want to go further. So these trades is nice trades. The only problem is it's happening in this gray block. This is the time when the market can manipulate both sides and shake you out. I used to trade in there and lose money, and now I'm not trading in there now. I could make money. it seems. I want to look at something quickly, guys. You guys spot the difference. Look at these equal highs here. Same instrument, just a continuous contract versus the June. There's no equal highs. I mean, there's a little one there, but it's not even lining up. And what I'm seeing is this. Look at this. Look at that, those equal highs. And look at this, same thing, but this is lower than those. And here it ran those. Makes you wonder, what must you follow? Should be the same, right? But anyways. Nice. Hi there. Sometimes worth checking the back adjusted. What is the back adjusted? Right, so we down here at this equal lows right there. Probably gonna spin through it. And then we want to see what's happening next. Right, so there we go through it. Close below it. Okay. Sorry, man, I'm trying to follow what you're saying. So, okay. Right, so let's have a look at the 15-minute quickly. Just want to look at something here. Alright, so going down to these targets that we set out. Also a level here, and the reason I say that's a level because there's a fair bit of gap right there. So I'm gonna just mark it out. Take that one out. Then we'll see how we print through these. See, I can't just take a trade here because it's pretty steep to the downside. So guess it's one of those those things. If it wants to go, it will go. Nothing we can do. Gosh, and we thought 31,000 is coming. And now it looks like we're going for something else. Okay, let's see. It's got these levels down. Yeah, I'm wondering if we're going to get something to come back. Or are we just going to drop and drop and drop? At 8:37. This is a clean 3-wave down. Yeah, we're in that fair value gap there. So we need to see if we're gonna jump through that, slice through it, or we're gonna, what are we gonna do? Wait, let me do this quickly. Just want to show you guys the daily. So a lot of liquidity waiting here. So I looked at this range for a while, and I'm exactly at this 27, so 26,890 level. There's so much sell side up to that point, but we could actually go lower. I mean, there's more liquidity down there, but yeah, so maybe this could be the turning point to go lower. I don't know. If we get through this level, this 28, boom, then we could see a much bigger drop I think. But let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Let me see if I put the bands on. Where is that? Okay, that's way up there. Right, so let's see, are we getting a little bit of a pullback here and then sell off further, or are we putting back deeper? What are we going to do here? If this thing's going to go down aggressively, it's probably going to just go, and I mean, I don't know where the entry would be. Okay. So in that little gap there, obviously this is a much bigger range, so don't know if I want to sell it that low. To launch higher over next year or two. Okay. $973. Yeah, I think that's probably 50%, but I can't just enter there. There's a gap there. Gotta see some sort of a rejection there. So this is your bear flag. Push down, boom, 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 boom. And then if it breaks out, then the sales is on. Like that. I mean, there's no home runs to be taken here. I mean, if you were going to take this one, you would take your 10 points, but or 40 points. Right, so now the question is, are we going to go for these lows, or are we going to shift that area? I'm not suggesting any longs here. I'm just looking at this pullback shift. If this thing turns around and shift up there, that could be a setup to maybe do a little bit of a counter trend. It's funny how the market works with your psyche. When we were like aggressively pushing higher, every pullback when there's a short setup, I'll take the short and I get stopped out. Now that we're going short, I'm looking for longs. Well, I'm too scared to take a short now. But that's trading, right? Oh, it looks like we want to go down there. Da-da-da-da-da. Do-do-do-do. So I was looking at a short here. This one here. But because we're so low, I just didn't trust it. The other times when I take it, we go higher and it stop me out, blah, 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 all of that. But you got to stick to your plan. But I'm up, I'm green this week, so I don't want to, screw around to this. I'd rather come back next week and see what we have. If it doesn't give me a reasonable entry. Maybe. I don't have all of them marked out, so I can't actually show you that. So, I mean, what would have been a good entry for me? Like I said, when we had this nice pickup candle here, I thought, okay, maybe we go up to this level at VWAP and do a reversal off here. Then I'm going to take the short to take it down. But then obviously the market had, is a lot more heavy, I guess, to send it lower. All right, so we through this level, we at these levels now, and then we've got the fair value gap there. This is what we spoke about yesterday. These equal lows just above this fair value gap on the hourly. The only reason I thought this would be a good short is because of this. But so the red and the blue momentum is very strong down. The two gray lines needed to get above that 89% level. Didn't get there. So that's it. But also I'm looking where price is currently. So I don't know if I don't think I would have taken it anyways. Dum, 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 dum. Price is very extended down currently, so it could bounce. Yeah, so the market's still bearish, but I agree we could potentially see a bounce or just a drop. I mean, for you to take a long here, I would need to get through this level first. Then maybe to the 50%. I mean, if you look at this, this is a range. That little gap could be the trigger to send it lower again. And if you want to go take a long, I mean, there's a gap there, there's a gap, there's a gap, there's a gap. So you need a relatively, aggressive push to slice through that. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep it there for consolidation or down or whatever. Tum, 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 tum. That's it, 50%, yes. All right, so let's see if we're going to bounce off this little gap here or we're going to inverse it to go lower. Looks strong to inverse it. Alright, so we just inverse this little gap out of this fair value gap. So that's a setup on its own. Break even when you close through this. And then, no. Alright, someone's in a buy scalp. I'll see how you go, but I'm not going to take a buy. If it shoots up, great. Down, 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 down. Let's see where that big gap is. This gap here, that blue block, is actually the gap. That's it. All right. Okay, well, keep an eye on it. And right below that, if we slice through, we've got liquidity below that as well. Yeah, and I think if we're gonna get through it, it's got to do it with momentum through here. Boom. Have we touched 50? Yes, we touched it. But we could run higher here and then drop. Still. Okay, a little bit of a consolidation going on here. Been Friday of my dots. Yeah, I'm pretty skeptical on trading on Fridays anyways, so but I also always on a Saturday or maybe on a Sunday I go through the charts. Then I look at Friday and I'm like, oh, there was a nice entry. And but mostly I walk away from a Friday. Once I'm done here, I mean I'm going on with some other stuff, enjoying the weekend. So I'm not too concerned about the charts then. Okay, so we close above that high. We're still in a state where we could reject and sell off here. But let's see. I've got this feeling we're going to go up here somewhere. But I won't take a buy here. Only reason is the one thing I've noticed on equal lows, if you got levels drawn out, comes out, perfectly touch it, try again, but missed it. That normally sets up for a deeper pullback. But I'm not suggesting when I see it, I'm buying it. So down, 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 down. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's see. Dun, oh, that's a nice entry. That's good, man. You must go and kill those prop firms now. Take them for all you got. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Yep. There's a lot of imbalances to fill, yeah. All right, if we close like that, I think we're going lower. Or at least down to these little equal lows here. Dun, 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 dun. Nope, not yet. Don't like that pin there. Nope, don't trust it. Maybe bounce off that this little black candle here. Let's see. All right, let's see if we can either push down there. The only reason I say that is it's also aggressive push down, pull back, run liquidity. Now, see if we want to obviously run lower. The problem is, are we looking at this range to short or is it this range to buy? We did bounce off that. I'm going to call it a block. I don't know what block it is. And there's a fair value gap there. If we inverse that, then obviously I think we can go up there. This little tiny one right there. Oh, not that one. That one. Yeah, pretty bearish even on the 4 hour. I mean, there's room for a pullback. Down, down, down. Okay. Going to that over there. That VWAP. All right, so what are we going to do here at the VWAP now? This could be the range. %, lines up 100% with that low. So we just need to be careful. Down, 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 down. Standard deviation lines up there. So let's see. Come on. Give us something. I was hoping for a nice entry. Or nice setup at least. For a New York Open today. Oh, we're gonna push higher from here. What do you guys think? Oh my gosh. Look, I'm not that eager to just jump on a trade here, so I'm pretty, yeah. It's a nice turn at 10 a.m. Until just above margin level. Next, we shoot it all up. Yeah. I'm also wondering with the overnight move and this little push down, if we're going to go up and hit the consolidation to end the day off. So we'll have to see. Ta 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 ta. Righty, let's see. Let's give it. Okay, so we've got that equal lows there now. Right, so we're hitting that bottom of that opening range. I'm not eager to take a short there. Just in case we decide, hey, we're going higher, boys. That could be a test on that VWAP or not. This could be the entry, yeah. That little gap where it's at now. That little one. So if I didn't put VOPs and all of that on here, you wouldn't have looked at it, right? Now that it's there, now it's messing with your brain. That's what indicators does. Because if we do this, now it looks different. Now it looks like structure break, bounce, so we should go long here. Okay, so we got a fairly gap again. Sorry, this should be blue. Dum, dum, dum. Guys, the best thing is, for me at least, if it's not 100% clear, try not to force anything. I had a plan, didn't play out, so I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, okay, yeah, we broke structure here. That was a nice entry to take long. This is a nice entry to take long, but in a bearish move. So what if? Yeah, and we've got this liquidity right here. So this could dump straight down to there. And maybe this, and then we bounce higher. I don't know. I'm not here to predict what's going to happen. I'm going to just sit and wait. Remember I said this week I need to be more stricter. And that's what I've done. So with the prop account. So I don't want to mess it up. I mean, if you got a strategy that tells you to take the longs, take the shorts, then you got to do it. You don't have to listen to what I've got to say. So we inverse this fair value gap again. Nice test there. Mm-hmm. Down. Right, so what's it going to be? I mean, we've got a liquidity down here, and we formed obviously some liquidity there as well. Maybe we bounce higher again. Or maybe we just go sideways. If it's unclear and you don't know how to trade anymore, it's just because it's a bit confusing right now. So you got to map your own trade out, what you want. I mean, you said to take the short at that level. You would have been right. And I'm just saying this. I'm not saying you must take a short. We did mark this out, right? It's at 50%. There's no gap there, so I would love to see it actually go up into that fair value gap up here. That's why I haven't taken any trades. But I mean, the fact that I haven't taken a trade doesn't mean like it's you don't have to take a trade daily. That's what I'm trying to say. And I guess when you enter here, your stop will be up there. And then what? Best are you got to do it down here. But I guess this could go up and down. This can go up again, down, and then maybe create some sort of a range. And then before the day's over, run those, spike up, and range again. So don't be too hard on yourself. If the setup's not there, if it's not clear, then just read the market. Ignore the VWAPs and all of that. I've got a VWAPs on here because it's a very specific trade I was looking for. I was looking for price to go up to the equal highs up here, then come down, rejecting the VWAP and close below, upsloping opening VWAP. That would have been my short to take it down. But obviously we don't do that. I'm also not going to take the short down here because where I'm going to put my stop there. Yes, maybe 2R. If the channel is something that you're good at reading, then draw a channel and trade according to that. I don't trade channels, unfortunately, so I don't have it on you. We probably Okay, let's see. I mean, if price is just screwing around like this, then I mean, there is a possibility if we close above here that we would go back to this VWAP. There is that possibility as well. And again, we're not making lower lows, so we're leaving equal lows here. Let's see if these mine didn't. I've got two separate brokers open here, and both of them are still intact as equal lows there. Down, 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 down. Right, let's see if we're gonna push higher here. Okay, so we are inversing this now. I'm gonna take this off. This off. Let's focus on those. See if we can get up to that 50%. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, let's push it. Okay, so we've got that family gap up here. Guys, I'm not going to take this short, just so you know. It's Friday, and I don't want to get stuck in a Friday, what you call it, consolidation. I'm just checking to see if price actually wants to get there. We've seen multiple times, guys, that when we outside of this opening range, you normally go back to that 50% of it at least, and VWAP is starting to line up there. So this could be a slow grind, I think. But let's see. Maybe we just drop again from here. See if this little gap holds price. Okay, so it's key now if price bounce here to close above that body and not actually go down, because then we could find ourselves in a little bit of a sideways move here. And now we're closing over this VWAP like a million times as well. But let's see. Turn. See if we can get a bounce here. Bouncy bounce. Come on. Oh well, it's got to do what it's got to do. It wants to go low, it wants to go up, gonna go sideways, whatever it wants to do. Just do it. It's slicing through all those gaps, so maybe it's just want to drop here. Or we want to bounce here. What do we want to do? Indicator. What does the indicator say? Indicator First said this looks bullish with a little bit of a bounce. We are in there. So we got a bounce now if this is like a pullback to go up. But I think we're starting to get into a sideways move here. But let's see. Let's see. It's not over till it's over, right? Maybe it's going for those equal lows now. Inverse, inverse, inverse. Always get stuck in these places where we're not making higher highs, higher lows. That's equal. So maybe we shoot through this all now. A bear flag? On what time frame? Even if you look at the VWAPs, it's starting to flatten out. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Hey man, cheers. Have a good weekend. Look, we're going into the macro time now. Let's see what it does. Maybe we pump down to those equal lows and stuff. Na, 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 na. Oh well. Here we go. Equal lows. Yeah, man. Ta 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 ta. Tom tom tom. So that little bit of a bounce there. Everybody that was long was like released for a second, and then what is smashed down now? Mm-hmm. 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 Come on, it's macro time. Ta 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 ta. Anybody that's long now is like praying for that candle to go up. If we go back up above that VWAP now, then it's clearly going to just go sideways here. I mean, we can already see it wants to go sideways, but dun, 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 dun. Yep, you're at the bottom of the range, so there's a likelihood to go up. It's always a likelihood to go up or down. Mm-hmm. Nice to R there. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when I come for you? All right, so just look like a nice push up to test to go higher, leaving this for maybe later to come down, but we literally get stuck here, not moving. So maybe we go down for these lows and then come back, or maybe we go up and come back, or maybe we just stick around here. I don't know. Or maybe we just fall out. Once you establish a range, it's always good to sell on the top and try to buy at the bottom, not trade in the middle. Or buy at the top, sell at the bottom. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, we're stuck in a range. Who knows where we're going to go? We know the overall trend is down, but hey, the candles are getting smaller and smaller. How many trades have we been in where we came to this liquidity, does this, and then go all the way the other side? Dun, 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 dun. I'm giving this 5 more minutes, guys. Then I'm going to have a nice weekend. I'm not going to go watch. I'll try to keep an eye on this sideways type of move. Down. Down, down, down. What do I watch documentaries on? I don't watch anything right now, but I've got Netflix, but I've got some other. It's not standard channels. It's like piracy sites that I watch the latest stuff. Come on, make your move. Make a move. Make a move. Make a move. Let's pump it or dump it. Let's do that one or the two. One or the two. Okay, let's see. We're gonna do the VWAP, 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 VWAP. Come on, push it. If you want to push it, push it. Don't struggle like this. Yeah, this is not worth trading or doing anything on, guys. Really not. Yep, this is the Friday range. And you don't want to get stuck in a range like this though. Okay, guys, remember that there's no PM session trading today. Only AM session. Stick around for a little bit more. I just want to see if we're gonna go to that VWAP or what we're gonna do. Or we're gonna. I know we're not gonna make some great trade move now, but I want to see if it gets there or what it wants to do. What's it want to do? Oh gosh. This is like a psychological seesaw. Emotional up and down, up and down, up and down. People would like, what the heck is going on here? I'm taking this off. Yeah, it's probably going to go close equal lows now. Yep, there we go. There we go, boys and girls. That is it. Righty, guys, I'm gonna love you but leave you, and I'll see you guys next week. Have a great weekend. Be safe, and thanks for sticking around. I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Bye bye.